What up, my beautiful people? It is your girl, Princess Jathia, here with Split and another message, S.P.L.I.T. Spiritual, positive, loving individuals together. And I'm so happy to have you here with me. All right, my beautiful people, this here is going to be a general reading for Aquarius. What up, Aquarius? All right, so Aquarius, the overall message here is you will reach your goals if you do not waver. Okay? You will reach your goals if you do not waver. The planetary alignment is Pluto, a change in the balance or power. Men who take over, takeovers in general, control freaks. Okay. And then we have the breakup of connections or disagreements. Okay. This could have something to do with any type of family. I don't care what kind of family this is. It could be work family. This could be your family you grew up with. This could be like a club family, whatever it is for you. But there has been some sort of like, there's just been some, you know, hard challenges between you and the people that you thought that you would be able to like grow with and just be able to have harmony with, right? So I'm gonna read my overall message because I'm being told to read my overall message first before I get into the angel number. So, overall, I said Aquarius may have had a lot of family, friends, work colleagues, or other relationships that saw them as a very generous person and held them in high esteem or higher regard. Okay, this could be you or someone else. But a person, okay, that is around the Aquarian energy, or it could be feminine energy or female energy. I don't know. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting feminine energy, but then I'm also getting masculine. So you could just have to take it how it resonates. And they thought to be folly, which is like two-minded, kind of, you know, it's giving Gemini, and don't come for me because I got Gemini in my chart, so I could talk about Gemini, okay? And it's close. So anyway, but yeah, so fakeness and stuff like that, just to get close enough to steal something from Aquarius because they felt like that they would be a better fit for something. Okay, that they felt like they would be, and also too, they were intimidated how like you you showed this example of being a natural born leader, and they may have felt a little intimidated by that, and they may have feel like they're a natural born leader, whom whatever the reasoning, 233 on the clock, whatever their reasoning was, they pretty much it's like they felt like they were a better fit, and also they wanted to restrict you in some way, projecting onto you so that you don't work as hard as them or some sort of competition or something like that. So Aquarius is such a free thinker that none of the tactics worked. That you kept yourself like motivated or inspired or something like that, Aquarius, when whatever situation this is. Um, and so then, with them doing all that, it says, then due to someone's negligence in their own life and focusing on Aquarius, they ended up losing land, property, or place of living that has now caused them to be embarrassed about something that they lost. It's something that was taken away spiritually. It could be even like a sense of foundation within their spirit too. It doesn't necessarily have to be an actual material thing, but this is a very materialistic person because we have this happened already or will happen. This person is very materialistic, but now they are at a crossroads due to them not being able to keep up with their obligations. So whatever they tried to do, it was to get you to be unproductive, okay? And this was somebody that was really close to you. Somebody was close in your circle. It doesn't necessarily have to mean, emotionally, but close in your circle. But they were very unsuccessful with this, Aquarius. Very, very, or they will be. Okay. So with the angel number here, we got what time we got. All right, so the angel that's actually attached is Luai. So it was in reverse. So we got fruition, provides expansive intelligence, and gives the grace of God. Somebody didn't want to give you grace when certain things started to happen around you, Aquarius, or something like that. Or you could have seen this happen too in Aquarius or something. Somebody didn't want to give someone grace to rekindle certain relationships or to hold things together. We have here angel number 182. Cautions you not having a plan or a course of action that guides you towards achieving your goals in life. Causes you not to not have a plan. So having a plan is important. So in your work days or wherever you go, wherever this is talking about, have a plan laid out for yourself so that way you can get your stuff done. This number wants you to be ambitious in everything you do. Tells you that always make your voice heard. This doesn't mean you have to be loud. Learn how to make your opinion count. So it urges you to love people concerned about you. Show them that you are essential to you. That show them that they are essential to you. Be proud that you show kindness to others, whether they appreciate you or not. Learn to focus on what you are doing to achieve your goals. Maximize your time doing your work. So this has definitely something to do with like work or something like that, or just being able to be productive. Okay. There's people watching you, Aquarius, or there are people that do count on you. And the ones that don't want them to count on you, you got to prove them wrong just by being consistent with what you do. And then we have here number 66, strong social connections. Happy beginnings will be celebrated. A great milestone will also be celebrated between loved ones. How you love others will be determined by your connection with the divine realm. Divinity brings love expressively in every way and manner. With the angels by your side, you are capable of loving and caring for people who are close to your heart. Allow yourself to put trust in the spiritual realm. The guardian angels are working to help you discover true blessings in your life. Happiness and peace cannot come when you dwell on the material world. It will come to you when you work on growing your spiritual focus. Be open, optimistic as a result. Favorable energy will find its way to your heart. Also shows that now is the time to come close to your family. So come close to your angels, come close to your inner self. 6:22 on the clock. But the more you get closer with the spiritual world, Aquarius, it seems like the things that people do in the material world, it don't bother you as bad or something like that. It doesn't get to you because you have a new perspective on how you should be towards people, seeing them when they act a certain way, and you're like, okay, let me have compassion for that person. I don't have to let people abuse me, but I also don't have to stand up for any and everything that they try to put in my way, because you never know. These people might be being used to challenge you. So God still wants to see how you're going to treat them. Like, okay, well, they're being used. If you're emotionally intelligent and you're in your spiritual practices and you know that God is going to find a way to make you stronger, to make you better, 707, he wants to still see how you're going to treat other people. Even when they don't treat you fairly, you still have to do the right thing, right? All right, so let's get into it. But you do have to cleanse yourself of like that negative energy, the betrayals and everything, and all that stuff. Like you've cleansed it because we have the ruin in reverse. The actonite is a poisonous plant, so it's one of the highest. Oh, they said a very poisonous plant. So somebody's clearing themselves of this, and it says learning how to treat all relationships with respect without feeling the need to receive the same in return due to a change of perspective. We cannot deeply we connect deeply with the ones who work hard to connect with us, 747. So don't worry about the ones that don't want to connect with you. Just treat them fairly and with respect and with distance and balance. Okay. Eight of Wands, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Emperor in the upright with the Three of Swords there, and the Empress. Wow, Aquarius. Wow. With the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then the Two of Wands. So somebody wanted you to be disappointed in your plans and your structures and stuff like that, by bringing some sort of like non-committal energy around you with disputes and like the people you were working with or the people you were around. It seemed like you're quick with it when it comes to some sort of like the way you give out, the way you speak, the way you handle certain things. And it's like there are people that see you as like somebody that's just different, that you like you're naturally good at what you do. You don't really need to follow the crowd, Aquarius. And then with the Emperor here and the Three of Swords, it's like when people still when they try to like rebel against you and stab you, you still stand up like this Emperor, like, okay, I don't have to force you to do anything. I'm just going to boss up and then get you to do it by me just bossing up. How about that? Like you don't have to do it. And then also too, somebody was trying to place like some sort of like halting energy on your divine feminine energy to be able to have that balance of like having compassion, understanding, being able to grow something, grow life, grow like friendships or connections. Somebody wanted that to be at a standstill for you. But it seems like, Aquarius, the more you focus on changing your perspective on how you view people that don't follow the rules or that don't want to seem to, do the right thing by you, it's just like the more you change, it just gets easier for you. You become more peaceful, and I don't know, just especially with balance, you become more balanced. Especially with the Emperor, somebody's healing their Emperor energy as well, like just standing up for what is right. And then when you do that, you create wonders. So Aquarius, or whoever's watching, if it resonated with you, trust yourself, trust the Lord, and everything's going to work out just fine.